So it's currently July 14th, 2021, and we're going to check out the build number version 1.11 of the Reinkstone R1. So in order on their changelog, let's go over the display optimization. Number 1 says optimize the display ghost effect, improve the response rate of clearing ghosting with full brush, and improve the overall refresh rate. A new version will be launched with a faster refresh next week from the date of upload. So we're going to bundle all that together. So let's just go to a couple pages and see what happens. So we do still see the clock remaining from the last one, and we'll go to home. And now we see the settings in the background. So they're telling us to do full brush. You can do full brush by clicking the circle here and clicking the icon right there. But they've actually added it to the top now, so you can go ahead and cycle that. And that will clear everything. So it looks like most of the things have gone away in the background, except for this little circle in the middle. And it seems that that circle is pretty much consistently there on most pages. So they do have to fix that, but it looks like a lot of the full brushing gets rid of everything on the screen. Adapt the icon size of each application. So as you see, all the applications are now uniform with their overall dimensions, both width and height, and all of the text beneath it is uniform as well. So there's no more discrepancies. Improve the touch sensitivity of the touch panel sensor. Let's tap around 4 or 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a little bit delay on the home button, but overall, the accuracy, the accuracy is quite nice. It's definitely, these little hit boxes, these touch boxes were much smaller last time. This time it is easier to tap everything. Solve the problem of drawing lines mess, which was caused by missing points of drawing lines. So that was basically before there would be a vertice here and a vertice there, and when I would make my drawing down here, there'd be a random line that shows up. It seems that that has gone away. If we just type fast here. So there is a little bit of that still happening. See, it's joining these two vertices and right there as well. So if I just draw a square, you can see that I didn't draw that little lump right there, but it is catching it. So this is going to go away. They have come a long way. This is much better than what it was last time. But that needs to be addressed, that if I draw things like that and you see it did actually come back, it is much better, but it is still kind of storing that information and thinking that it's supposed to continue when that is not the case. But this will be addressed, I would imagine. Support to draw and display all the colors in the color palette. This was a big concern of ours here because when you selected something, it would just be black. So we're gonna go ahead and make this a really thick line, and we'll choose this green here. So it is indeed green with pressure sensitivity as well. That's nice. And let's go over and choose a kind of semi-dark red, and it's immediately red. So that is nice. It bodes well that their color palette is active. Finally, let's choose a little bit of a purple here. Very nice. Yeah, so that's all working perfectly fine. Solve the bug of switching page back. So what we're going to do is go to the next page, page 2 out of 2, and then go back. Now it does work. It does go back to that page. However, the 2 and the 1 have to be reversed because the 2 and the 1 should actually be 1 out of 2 pages, not the other way around. So that needs to be addressed. But otherwise, the page forward and back does work. Solve the bug of abnormal exiting when saving notes. I'm going to save the note here. And it no longer crashes, so that's good. Back in the previous update, when you go back, it would actually crash, and you would have to go back in and make sure it's saved, so that's good that it exits properly and there's no issue. Optimize the handwriting speed under black and white mode. This is one of the coolest things, honestly, is you could just go into black and white mode like that. Now, it's very interesting because you have all these different colors, but when you try to choose one, it actually doesn't allow you to choose any one. I think they should allow you to choose any one of the 30 different colors and shades of black, because sometimes you only want to take notes in black and white. So let's see what it looks like. You know, what's interesting as well of just what we saw, there were no vertice issues between all these things like that when it was in black and white mode, and I must say that is faster than last time. Finally, individually add the button to clear ghost or wipe everything away on the status bar. Now, we mentioned that early on, but that is the addition in the very bottom of their changelog, is that they've added that. It can be found right here, and it can also be triggered by doing various things, going to the settings, etc. But it is nice that it is in multiple places, because with DES Slurry, it is very prone to ghosting. And even in this stage, see, there's still that circle that is in there and the remnants of the sidebar. So a lot needs to be done, but this is a huge step in the right direction. This is very cleaned up from when we first saw it. Stay tuned for the next update from Good e-Reader.